work out in 2020.
You sure about that?
When is he running for president again?
You know, he always talks about controversial shit before his album comes out.
Man, what?
That's always how it's been.
We're recording, right?
Of course.
Okay.
Welcome to the Salty Opinions podcast. The black dude is back and better than ever.
You can't say that. It's 2018.
It's 2018. I'm sorry. The person of African American descent or African descent has returned to the show.
Thank you, Nick.
I almost died.
Oh shit.
Just like how Edgar almost killed my computer just now. What's up, guys?
Please elaborate on how you almost died.
I was in the hospital for like 2 weeks. That doesn't explain my absence for like 7 years, but I was in the hospital for 2 weeks at the beginning of May. And yeah, previous operations had caused some scar tissue to develop, and I had to take care of that shit. But I'm back, better than ever. This is Nick 3.0.
Is it gone?
Yeah, all of it's gone. I just have to make sure that when it returns that it's not getting in the way of anything. But yeah.
What do you mean when it returns?
Because whenever you have operations, it usually returns. You know, that's just the body's response. It's like a internal scab.
Oh.
You know? So, sense. Yeah. But other than that, yeah.
Yo, how does that work? If you're getting operated, right? Let's say I break my arm. How does that work if I don't got insurance?
What do you mean?
I'm just fucked, right?
What operation?
Oh.
Go home.
Yeah, you gotta have the paper out of pocket, or good luck with that.
Well, time to drink.
Be like, oh, so you broke your arm, but you... Huh.
No insurance.
You don't have insurance, huh? Put a Band-Aid over it and send them home.
That Band-Aid is $50, by the way. My time, $100.
And eye contact, $3,000.
Jesus Christ. That's sexual harassment. You just got sued, buddy.
Now get out.
Did you just say nurse? Anyway, yeah, you know, that's how it is. So, luckily I'm under my father's insurance, so...
Oh, you didn't have to say that, but yeah. I just wanted to know, because...
Nah, because if I wasn't...
Well, you don't have insurance?
Huh?
You don't have insurance?
What?
You're fucked.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, did you have to pay a lot in your taxes?
What are you talking about, man? I got insurance.
Man. Obamacare is gone. We pay less on our taxes.
Nah, bro. I'll go back to Mexico. It's fine.
Yeah, man.
You could do that.
You could.
Just go pay them a visit, get your operations done, and then come back.
It's cheaper, but you're rolling the dice.
Yeah, they might replace your kidney with like a rock or something.
Yeah.
It's okay. It'll work out.
Sell that shit for some high purse on the black market, you know what I mean?
All that
on the
valuable
deep web.
Mexican pesos that I can use here. Oh, yeah, of course. Ow, it sure hurts. Alright.
What you talking about, man? The deep web, man? You could get in contact with some Russian dude.
You can't do that.
Yeah, of course you can.
Look, all the bullshit on the deep web is just exactly that.
Dude, you don't know how to navigate the deep web, man. There's a whole lot. There's like the surface deep web that everyone gets in. Everyone downloads the Onion browser, goes like, hey, I'm edgy.
I'm in the deep web.
I'm in the deep web. And then there's some guy behind 7 proxies who made his own VPN, who has access, who knows how to navigate the deep web.
Once you start fucking around with VPNs.
Yeah, that's when you're in there,
and you're
man.
like doing like, you're surfacing shit through like Onion and like all these other like...
Nah, Onion's... That's garbage, dude.
You don't use Onion?
Nah, man.
No?
Onion...
Pussy shit?
You can't be messing with Onion because the government regulates Onion.
Well, now they do.
Yeah.
Now they do, and a bunch of other stuff. So now you gotta like use something else for it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
But once you're on your own VPN and you're proxied, that's when you're fucking with the real shit, because then you can access it on your own terms, you know?
I know we talked about this before, but when are we gonna actually go on the deep web for the channel?
Nigga, learn how to proxy.
Word.
I don't.
And then once you get found by some dude,
you guys have the laptop.
Yeah,
I'm not
laptop.
proxying this laptop because Apple absolutely sucks with
that
it.
thing doesn't turn on.
Make it turn on.
Game.
Just
It's done.
put a new battery in there or something.
I'll start fucking with it once I get a new laptop. because I wanted to learn how to VPN and set up all those
What are you
networks.
trying to watch, Red Rooms?
Nah, I ain't trying to do all that shit.
Is it okay that we're talking about this in the podcast?
Yeah, sure.
fine,
No problem. Everyone talks about
We're
the
not
deep
doing
web.
anything wrong. Besides, we're shilling like everyone else is. But it's not like it matters because YouTube doesn't put ads on anybody. now.
Until, what was the number?
As soon as we said fuck once, that's it. Our
Oh,
whole
yeah.
channel.
Yeah, no.
Unless we
YouTube's for little
bleep
kids,
everything.
man. Can't cuss.
That's for little kids out here.
Man, fuck those kids.
Those kids gonna learn.
Stop cursing.
Have you started watching their
Stop
food
cussing.
videos yet?
I ain't touching that
I'll
shit yet.
pay $2.99. It's damn near free.
But their food videos are good. They're funny.
Before I
I'd
watch
pay for it
any-
for a month.
I would too.
Honestly. Just binge the whole fucking shit.
Word. That's-
Honestly.
But I'm gonna save it for a rainy day.
But they have like new videos coming out like every day on their channel, right?
Yeah.
Somewhat,
on
yeah.
their,
And they're still pretty good,
Yeah.
Except,
It's for little kids.
can't be cussing out here. This for little kids.
It's too much nut must.
I'm finna cuss out here for these little kids.
And then Kevin says some fuck shit about like young kids.
Yo, he be talking about ass and shit.
And then,
Yeah, he's really into ass for some reason, Kevin.
I'm with him on that.
And then
I ain't gonna lie.
No, but he's talking about like anal beads.
some really weird shit like that
I'm not-
mommy like son shit. That incest shit.
He's open-minded. I get that.
Oh yeah, he's really into incest shit for some reason.
Man's 40, so I mean
He's getting past that.
he's
man.
got like 5 kids, so you know. Like,
That's his business, man.
He got a couple kids.
oh wait,
All right,
so
so
No.
how you setting up this format? How we setting up this format?
there is no format. We go raw like every other day. Pause.
Nigga, that ain't no podcast.
This is a podcast.
That's pod-assed.
Hey, just like these Tumblr art styles. You know what I'm saying?
Woo! Nice transition. I like that. So Tumblr's fucked anyway.
Well, I mean, it's always been fucked.
Always. It's just a constant circle jerk and echo chamber where no one dislikes anything, or when people do dislike something, they have to voice it out.
Basically.
There's no dislike button.
What's
It's either
that one
blog or
website
like,
where people just like they like write poems or something, Wattpad or something like that? Like it's kind of like that, but with visuals and more artsy.
kinda. I mean, I still fuck with Tumblr for pornography and.
Can you say that?
Yes.
Okay. Can you see clear in the mic?
I fuck with Tumblr for pornography, like any other guy who fucks with Tumblr.
I never actually used Tumblr.
Guy, are you gendering people on Tumblr, bro? You can't
Oh
say
shit!
that. You can't say
I'm
that.
fucked. They already got my IP address.
You can't say that.
They be doxing people on Tumblr, dude.
They don't do that.
Yeah, they do. You
Yeah.
gender someone on Tumblr, you're done.
It's game over. Just like that one girl. I'm not sure if we ever talked about it, but you know that one girl who did like Steven.
Oh man, they blew her ass up. She did Steven Universe shit.
Blew her ass out, but yeah, that too.
Her. Oh,
Right. Them. Sorry.
Zer. They blew Zer ass up.
It's a good pronoun.
God damn, that's a mighty fine pronoun you got there.
But yeah, that's fucked. Like,
That's cultural appropriation.
didn't they like drive her to the point of suicide or something like that?
No, she took down all her shit and she was like, yeah, you know what,
What the
fuck
fuck
all
did she
this.
do?
She just drew one character that's
Slightly
fat on the show.
Slightly skinnier or skinny.
Slightly, just skinny.
Didn't she? They gave
The
her
purple girl?
curves. No.
No.
Oh, there was a thing with that too, but I'll get into that later.
The big pink girl. Her name is Rose.
Oh,
Steven's
his mom.
There you
Steven's mother.
Yeah, they made her what? Skinnier?
Skinnier.
go. Yeah.
It wasn't even bad, Nothing it was like, how dare you draw her? She's supposed to be body positive, this, that, the other, and she got lit up for no reason. She's like, all
Yeah.
right, that's it, I'm done.
They
Fuck
were
you
like
guys.
telling her like a bunch of shit, like and
Why didn't she just disable the comments?
she did do that thing after a
You
while.
can't disable comments on
Oh, you
it.
can't?
Yeah.
I think she took down her post, but they were still sending her like anonymous, like like mail.
Pretty
but
much.
basically just telling her, kill yourself, stop this, you're a disgrace.
How old was she?
She was
She's
like,
a young artist, dude. She
maybe like 17, but like these are kids that are also 17 and probably don't know any better. If not, like people in their 20s, like shouldn't-
No, it probably was people in their 20s.
probably people in their 20s who they have that gender studies class, or people younger who just watch a bunch of YouTube videos and want to keep up on the I don't know, the exact opposite of all those guys who watch those feminist rec videos, and they just fucking.
I forget that's a thing.
They're just polar opposites at that point, you know? It's like a bunch of 12-year-old kids.
Videos. I like that. I don't know why that sounds like a weird genre.
That is a fucking
Feminist
genre.
rec videos.
Feminist rec. They just keep posting up the fucking triggered puff. I don't know. That fat girl was like.
Yeah.
Can't say that. It's 2018.
I don't give a fuck.
She's just flapping her arms up and down.
Yeah, that's the one.
Trump's president. We're going to war anyway.
So
I got it. I gotta go out strong. You
It's
know.
gonna be Fallout anyways.
Oh God, man.
Her arms look like a bunch
Kim
of
Jong Un.
drumsticks.
No, it's okay. He joined forces.
Oh yeah, what, North Korea and
Yeah.
South Korea is.
Didn't they say Trump should get like a award or something?
Yeah, Nobel Peace Prize.
Which is,
Well.
I guess they're not wrong, but it don't mean they're right. And they made that meme.
Maybe
video
he's a
that,
really good guy. We just don't know it.
Mm. Who, Trump?
Yeah.
Nah, bro. He's still trying to make the wall.
He's still trying to fuck people over in Syria.
Yeah.
But they're not people.
Wow.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying he's saying that.
Wow. Pretty deep stuff there.
That's the most fucked.
Great moves, Ethan. Keep it up. Proud of you.
Hold on. Skeleton Man just sent something. It
Oh boy.
Better be him at my door.
Just
Anyway,
a
what's up with
fat-ass
the-
cat.
No.
Like always,
Never mind.
just a big fat ugly cat.
Alright, so Tumblr, right. I wanted to talk about the Tumblr art style, or art styles, right? Because on Instagram, there's a whole lot of artists, right?
Mhm.
But they're doing the same thing that a lot of people, when they first started on Tumblr, is where they kind of just see a lot of, like, they see other artists, and they use that as, like, reference.
Mhm.
So, like, they'll see how, like, someone shades or does anatomy or does eyes, like something very hyper specific that they do, and then
I'm fixing the mic. Sorry about that.
not even kind of like learn why they did that. It's just more like, oh, I'm gonna start using that, and then see someone else like, oh, I like this, or I like this, or I like this, and just mash it all together. It's not even like they're developing or learning anything. It's just more like,
This is on Tumblr.
no, I'm saying in general. I mean, yeah, it started on Tumblr, and I think Tumblr is like way worse because it's like whenever you see like a certain art style. I wish I could pull up a visual cue. I think I have one. We'll edit this out. The long pause. We'll edit this out.
I think I know what Frank is talking about. Just because I see very similar art styles on Instagram. I don't have Tumblr, so I don't know about Tumblr.
No.
But on Instagram,
So
I don't know. The only thing about
my
like
girlfriend was.
Instagram, that, like you know
Like-
the Shay comics.
Like this shit.
Oh,
yeah, exactly like that. I was gonna say the thing with they always do that.
The eyes.
The
The freckle shit.
the freckle shit or the blushy shit.
Or like this kind of like they have like very similar like face structures.
Yeah, they always
Like,
have that
face-
blush thing on across the
Or even
face.
this one. There's something about like the way.
That one's kind of unique.
Sort of, but you see a lot of other people use it.
and that has its own style though.
And like, if I were to go on Google right now, because like I said, I was talking about
Tumblr art.
you can like look up Tumblr art style, and like you'll see.
Hmm.
And if you're listening to this at home, you know, do it yourself.
Do it yourself. Look it up.
It's just the art side with the blush always across.
They'll
the
probably
face.
be-
That one is the most like prominent.
Yeah, I always see a lot of people do that on Instagram.
Why?
I don't know. It's just the style that people like, and whenever I look at the comments, it's by other people who do the very similar style.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. It's just an aesthetic style that people really like. Like I seen that style used for everything, like Overwatch things. It was like a kind of famous picture of Sombra.
Everything, dude.
Yeah, literally.
Someone
Or
drew-
this one. Like this one.
Yeah.
You've probably seen it.
It was
The
the
nose
same
is
nose.
always bubbly and
exactly.
bucked out. You know, you always got the freckles. You know,
Or the blush.
the eyes are almost triangular, pointing upward.
Yeah, everything's
You know,
very
very
pointed,
short
very
eyebrows.
sharp. Exactly. Or just like super like fucking anime.
And then the lines are very fine. You know? I think that's more of a testament to the fact that a lot of the art's being done on computer or digital.
Yeah, a lot of it is done digitally, but
You know.
what I'm saying is none of it is original.
Hmm.
But I think it's at the point that like you can't say you copied me. It's just everything kind of looks the same.
Exactly. It all
I think it's
meshes
just an
together.
aesthetic that people just like it's the Tumblr aesthetic.
That's just what happens with the internet, dude.
No, yeah, of course.
That's
I agree
like
100%.
the same with music, because a lot of the music's becoming the same anyway, dude. Like trap music.
Exactly, which is why a lot
It's
of people
just-
go on like fucking
Set up your
SoundCloud
own
for
rates.
that, where they find different artists and
Yeah, you go on
people-
SoundCloud, you go on BeatStars, you know, you set up your 808s, you got the hi-hats rolling in the background, and then it's like got that normal ass beat, and then you have some distorted ass shit in the background, and someone's like, oh, that shit is hot, you know? And they're just high as hell.
Exactly, but after a while, that becomes super watered down, and everyone starts using that until you find someone else, and they become hot, and it's just very like rinse and repeat type.
I thought the same thing was gonna happen with all the shit that was happening with the New Jack swing and the soul resurgence and all that, and just see a bunch of people just going down the soul route, you know?
Yeah, I mean, this shit just happens where people just like rediscover music, or like rediscover like a genre, or people like you see someone use it, like they use jazz, or let's say they use R&B, and then they're just like, ooh, I want to listen to more something like this, because like I would say Joji sort of does that with jazz. He'll like sample a lot of old jazz musicians. I know Tyler does that. He does a lot of like R&B and like soul like samples that are super super obscure. And unless you're fucking hardwired, you'll know what he's talking about.
That's true.
But yeah, it's like but people are just like, oh, this is good. I like this. Like trap. Trap is so like it's too general. Like I really don't even know what that means anymore.
It's too cardboard cutout. That's
Now
pretty
it's-
much what it
Because that's
is.
what sells. Same thing I could say about that with like reggaeton. Like back in 06. Like
Ever since
yeah,
it just became the same
Daddy
shit.
Yankee was like a household name.
My nigga. But now, he's doing like what is it, like
And
cricket
Pitbull.
commercials.
Dude, it'll
Yes?
get as bad as Haitian music, where in the studio people will say, don't even try to be unique. That shit doesn't sound good. You know? Do the fucking cardboard cutout shit, because that's what sells.
Well, that's what K-pop music is, and that's just like the most like manufactured like music ever made. But like girls like eat that shit
I
up.
like K-pop.
Shut your ass up, boy.
Getting back to like the drawing shit, it's just the internet. That's how it is. Whenever
It's way
something
worse
gets
on
popular,
Instagram. It's like way worse on Instagram though.
it's just not as prevalent because Instagram's used for more than just art, Whereas like
What are you talking about? There's so many artists.
50% of Tumblr is like art, if
I
not
would say
more than
Instagram's
that.
about the same.
Yeah, but like Instagram is more of a social media and more popular of a social media,
Yeah.
especially since the
You-
demographic
yeah.
is more mixed,
It is like what, like 80% memes,
Like you'll have
10% art, 10% music,
That's so much memes.
like 5% like real fuck shit. The shit that only me and Edgar or sometimes Brian will find on by accident,
That's true.
Yeah, by accident.
and then the rest is just
It's
DBZ
like-
fan pages.
You won't go on Tumblr to post selfies and shit. You just reblog
Yeah.
shit. You go on Instagram. You could post a selfie. You could
used to
post
be
your
that. It
art.
used to be like a lot of. It was like more like heavily like photography based. Like when I first like joined it, like way.
It's
way
still
back.
the same way.
Yeah, but now it's more like if you're not an artist and you don't have Tumblr, what the fuck you doing? It's like back then when you didn't have a DeviantArt. Like DeviantArt, a lot of people post art, but you can't post like like model stuff or like photography or like this and the other. But it's like 90% art. A lot of it's not
I mean,
great.
that's what it
Cringy,
was for,
but-
though. It's not like Tumblr is just for that, but that's what it became.
Exactly. There you go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. It became that.
And that's usually because a lot of the majority of people on Tumblr are like, female.
You can't say that.
Female.
Okay, thank you.
2 X chromosomes.
Bullshit.
Having a vagina.
Mango.
Gender was a construct that was generated in the 1900s.
Can't say that, Nick. It's 2018. Come on.
These are my thoughts. This is just how I feel. Kendrick Lamar. Anyway,
This is America.
Look what I'm whipping up. We want to continue with this. I feel like all of our,
I'm done with this.
all of the like one person that listens to this who goes on Tumblr and goes like, you know, fuck you guys.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna lose all 3 subscribers that we have.
Nah, but what's it called? What was next? What were we gonna talk about? You got the paper.
What I'm trying to say is, don't rely heavily on your references.
That's not
what I'm trying to say. Grow as an artist. Don't worry about.
Anyway, I put. What the fuck is this?
I didn't know that.
Yes,
I
you
did.
Yeah, you did.
I
I saw you.
So why are you asking?
What the fuck is that?
What do you think
That has to be in the thumbnail. That's clearly blackface. Yes.
You pushing it.
Nigga,
That's not. It's a guy in ski mask. Have a hat on.
Slump God. Come on, slump God.
Serious?
It's a ski mask. Don't you see the fact that one?
Why does the ski mask go over his head, and why is he wearing a hat?
Because it's cold.
Why is it a top hat then?
It's a luchador.
Nah, you fucked up.
Jim Crow's coming out.
Jim Crow's returning.
It's not blackface, man.
This is America. I wanted to bring up Agretsuko. I don't know how the fuck to pronounce that shit. Agretsuko. The squirrel who...
Oh, the panda raccoon. Raccoon panda?
Is that angry thing?
Yeah, the one with the death metal.
Yeah.
I wanted to see. I was going to watch it today, but I'm like, these niggas are going to come over. They're ruining my day.
It's a nice watch, you know?
It's like 10 episodes, right?
I think so.
10
You know, they might have another season, you know, because it's pretty popular.
Everyone's fucking talking about it.
Not just here, but in Japan, you know.
Oh yeah, but this has that like Hello Kitty like kind of like look. You know what I mean?
I'll watch it after I finish Pop.
Or like Happy Tree Friends kind of look, where it looks like innocent, but like there's like deeper meaning in it.
I mean, it's not even deeper meaning, because I feel like all the themes that they do put out.
There you go, mature themes.
You know, because it's geared toward people who are in our age group or people who have gone past that age group, you know? Mm-hmm. I don't think anyone who's going to be in, like, middle school is going to appreciate it as much.
Yeah, a lot of people I see on Twitter are talking about are grown-ass men.
Yeah, you know? But what's it called? It's, you know... It's not bad. It's not like, you know... that whole rock thing, I thought it was going to be, like... that one gag that they just pull once every episode, you know? But it's integral to who she is, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a she?
Hmm? She's wearing a dress.
I never seen the show. I just see pictures of it.
Exactly.
I just see a bunch of grown men talk about it. I was like, I'll check it out.
Yeah, it's not bad though. It's a good watch.
Is it like Pop Team Epic?
No, it's not as...
It's not Memes the show. Memes the anime.
That's pretty much what Pop Team Epic is.
It's 15 minutes of memes. Very weird memes.
It's a giant shit post and you just subject yourself to it.
It's fucking Japanese 2-channel fucking shit post. That's exactly what it is.
Small girls with detailed middle-fingered hands.
I love Pop Team Epic.
I couldn't finish a single episode of it.
Really? What?
Honestly.
Are you guys watching it in Japanese or what language?
It's only in Japanese.
Tried it in Japanese, tried it in English.
Oh, I haven't seen it in English.
Yeah, there's Japanese, there's English.
I prefer the
This
Japanese.
is another language. Or
I'm just surprised if it's Spanish.
I don't know, but...
I wouldn't be able to watch it in Spanish.
No, but they do that on purpose. Like, they put subtitles.
Uh-huh.
They put subtitles for, like, if you're watching in Spanish, but...
You mean
Japanese.
Spanish subtitles?
No. It's in Spanish, recorded in Spanish. Like, that's one of its gimmicks, too. I know it's recorded in a couple languages.
Oh,
I'll watch it in Arabic, my nigga. Let's go. Got that Middle Eastern Pop Team Epic? Let's do it.
They change how they look. They just put that thing around them.
They edit it like...
It's like very badly edited too. You can tell. It's like...
You got the hijab.
And it's purely done like post.
Yeah, they just paint over it. Like, you can see some of the hair stick out.
Poorly animated.
Hell yeah.
Oh, shit. What's next? Oh, yeah.
That's you.
I'm gonna continue with the Netflix anime because
I want to watch Castlevania, but I haven't got around to it.
I don't know, because I feel like we touched on this before, but I finished not finished, but I finished the first season of what's it called? Seven Deadly Sins in the hospital.
Nah, worse. You were dying while you were dying.
Shut the fuck up. It was enjoyable. That's the thing.
Let's make this quick.
That's a death. That's exactly.
It was a second death. My ego was reborn after watching that, and it was not pretty. But no, it was enjoyable. You know, I went through that. I went through Devilman Crybaby, which I just couldn't keep up with narratively, but it looked pretty, so it was like, hey, all right, whatever.
What do you mean you couldn't keep up with the narrative?
Because it just seemed rushed to me.
Yeah, that's what we said too.
Yeah, but I mean, it's there, serviceable.
It's like I might as well just watch the old anime, you know?
You mean like the old anime?
Yeah,
You're talking about the OVAs.
Old anime.
No.
Probably was paced better.
That anime is strictly like Saturday morning cartoon. Like, monster shows up, Akira's like, oh fuck, I gotta fix this shit.
I gotta do something about this
Gets
guy.
to watch, he becomes Green Devil Man, saves the day, everyone likes him, and Satan's all like,
I don't know, it's like Netflix is setting a trend though, you know? Because it's like, although I didn't like the pacing of Devilman Crybaby, it did blow up and become popular.
yeah, it was really good.
You know? And
I don't know
Agretsuko
why. Maybe it's because it was directed by that guy.
Yeah, that guy is.
I could say,
directed a lot of
it's the art direction.
I don't think if it had that
Couldn't use
style,
it
it
too.
would have gotten as big as it did.
a lot of boobs and blood.
No dick monsters though, for some reason. That's weird.
Mm.
But I think it's just because it's tailored to teenage boys.
Most likely.
So, no, there was a whole lot of gay sex. So, I mean,
Dead grass.
So?
Dude.
What's this? What does gay sex have to do with being tailored to
what are you
women?
no, it's what are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it's tailored to guys. I'm not talking about.
I wouldn't say tailored for guys.
Mostly, yeah.
Yeah,
When did you say that?
because it's
a
only
lot of
boobs.
A lot of boobs.
No,
a lot of
that's-
tits.
That's all.
Ass.
Yeah, that's all like
That one. The series started on the girl running in the fucking
Yeah,
tracksuit.
it's a show
and
for guys.
Her boobs are just
Tailored for guys. I shouldn't say for guys.
just all over the place. It's great, but you gotta realize, man, that's bait.
This big.
Guys going like, shit, I caught a whole lot. Fuck.
I guess.
My gesture was a fisherman. Anyway, yeah. I want to see what they come up with next
New Yokio season 2. It's gonna happen.
with a different director,
No, same director,
same director.
same cast, same
Fuck,
chop shoe
man.
jokes. Man, I can't wait.
Neo Yoke, really? You can't wait?
I like that show.
I hate that
Unironically,
shit
I like that show.
because it was just boring. I couldn't even unironically like it, you know?
I watched that whole season in 2 days.
Because it took itself seriously. That's
I
what I
know,
didn't
that's
like
what I
about
liked
it.
about it. It's so stupid.
You know, if it had a subtle air of, you know, sarcasm,
It was there, but it was up its own ass.
it wasn't enough.
Yeah, but that's what I like. It's like when you watch something real cringy, but you know, like the person in that video is very serious about what they're saying or doing. That's what makes it like funny to me, because it's like, oh man, you are so far up your own ass, you can't even tell.
The only time I enjoyed it was when I was high. As
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. I'm joking, by the way. There's not going to be no season 2.
No season 2.
I mean, I would want to be season 2, but
No one's gonna slave away
no.
drawing that shit.
It wasn't
No one
even-
would choose to
It
anyway.
wasn't even animated that well. It was complete garbage.
I don't even know if I want to continue to the next topic. It was like such a sharp turn off of what I put down
What was the other one?
originally. I was gonna talk about what Kanye was talking.
I mean,
that
we
shameless
can.
song.
I mean, you said slave away, so
That's what I was gonna transition to, but then I was like, I don't know.
Maybe that's not such a clean transition. We could talk about his interview with TMZ. Now, fuck that was.
I mean,
Wasn't that where he said that?
Yes.
I would agree with him. It's just he didn't put it the right way.
What do you mean?
You know? Because he's like, for 400 years, slavery. That sounds like a choice at that point. It's like, who are you gonna convince with that? You know? But at the same time, what he's talking about is like a bunch. You know, there's a lot of black people who, you know, what's it called? They like to blame things on external factors that, you know, while you can talk about, you know, previous redlining in the country where financially there wasn't a lot of money funneled into black communities.
Stop it.
I'm not doing anything.
What are you doing?
I can just see him smiling from the corner of my eye.
Or you want to talk about like how Reagan funneled crack into certain communities, breaking up families.
That was an actual thing.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
fucked.
And the redlining's an actual thing too. That would be it. At this point, we shouldn't be having much of a problem progressing, you know? But a lot of the times the focus is on what social media is saying is the problem, which there's always a race war, you know? And there's always something happening to us, which isn't necessarily true. Slavery isn't gone. I mean, not slavery. Racism isn't gone.
Hell no.
You know? But it's not as oppressive on us as it was even 50 years ago. And that's what he's... You know, before what's his name got beaten on the street in the 1990s.
Wait, what was that?
I forgot his name, but he got beaten on the street by a couple of cops. I can't remember. It blew up and like they had to change the laws on how it was like it started to shine a light on police brutality and whatnot. But I can't remember his name. It's just there's this one guy who got taken out of his car. It was a black guy, and like 4 other cops just beat him down on the street, and he wasn't.
I did a school report for that, but I forgot his name too.
Yeah, I forgot his name. Anyway, you know, even before, like, you know, after that, there's not much other than, you know, the shootings that happen, and then there's a lot of shootings that happen to white people too, you know, from cops.
But they don't talk about that.
It's not brought up too much.
They talk about it, people just don't give a shit.
Black people don't care whether or not a white person gets shot by the cops, you know. Doesn't affect them. But a black person gets shot, social media blows up, you know.
You want to talk about this?
Yeah, I'm sure. This is my views on it, you know. Honestly, there's a lot that, you know.
Nigga, stop fucking smiling.
I'm just smiling because we've talked about it.
What do you mean?
Because what do you guys think? What is he saying? Honestly,
I don't watch
Kanye?
it.
You didn't watch all of it?
I just heard that
watched
part.
most of it.
I just watched him where he was talking, and that's pretty much it. I don't know. Kanye to me is crazy, so I don't pay attention to him.
Kanye is like reaching a lot for attention.
We talked about this last week, where the only time I knew about Kanye was when he was doing the crazy stuff. So I'm totally ignorant to old Kanye or good Kanye.
Because it's not like.
So I don't know anything about him. Like,
a lot of the stuff that he's saying it's not outside of the reach of, you know, what anyone would say who's in their right
He
mind.
just said it wrong.
He's very out there with how he says it, you know, so he doesn't know how to hold back what he's saying, and he's very artistic with his words.
But if anyone else were to say that, they would have got crucified. But because it's Jesus.
Well, he's already losing respect. With, you know, Donald Trump knows what's going on. Donald Trump, he's doing whatever the fuck. I don't know, man. This dude, he's gonna send us into World War III.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen, you know.
what do you mean? He helped North Korea.
Yeah, man, he's getting the Nobel Peace Prize. We're gonna get found by the government after this podcast.
It's crazy to me. Just Kim Jong-un just woke up one day. I'm like,
I'm telling you, he's probably doing God's work. We just don't know it.
Nah, that's not the first time he said it though.
really?
Because he said, all right, we're done with this nuclear plant. You know, we're gonna finish up our nuclear. And this was like years ago. He's like, we're done with our nuclear experimentation and whatnot. And this dude had a bunch of other nuclear plants that he never called to mind or mentioned. So this is not the first time he's done with any of this, you know?
That's true. This is the first time he's done anything to actually to do with like South Korea.
Yeah, that's big.
That's what I'm
You know?
saying.
Maybe they're joining forces to attack the U.S.
I saw a lot of people say
South Korea's like, now listen.
There was some thread on Reddit, I think it got taken down, but there was like some stupid conspiracy of like, oh, what if they're doing this? And it's all a cover up. They're actually going to join forces to attack America.
Kim Jong-un is like, they're destroying your economy. It's alright, you know. A lot of their tariffs are gonna help them, but destroy what we have here. It's cool. They don't like K-pop. We're going to war. Fuck these guys.
I'm pretty sure 4chan has something to say about all this shit, but it's fucking 4chan.
Well, 4chan is like the farthest on right, anyway. On the right leaning. 4chan is like the duality opposite of Tumblr.
Oh, hardcore. That's why they troll him so much, and it's easy to do it.
Yeah. Anyway, done with the political shit, you know. Kanye yeezus, he don't know how to say shit, but I agree with a little bit of what he's...
Sure, his album's gonna be good.
Yeah, you know, lift yourself up on
But
your
you know,
feet.
He crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. He didn't have to say it like that, or else people would have been on board with what he was saying.
He barged into TMZ to get interviewed. He was like, you gonna talk to me.
He's doing that as a publicity stunt, honestly.
It's a fucking, like, really crazy fucking publicity stunt to be.
It's not the first time he's done it.
To that extent? I know there was that one time.
Taylor Swift.
Clip. Yeah. There was that very infamous clip of him, and he was like doing something for MTV, and it was Mike Myers, who was talking about like some tsunami or some shit like that, and he gets the mic and he's like, George Bush does not care about black people, and that's when they hard cut it to him, because I know that was a very infamous thing he did.
And then there was what's it called? I mean, I don't think this was before his album, but his interview with Sway.
Oh yeah, Edgar's talked to me about that one, I believe.
You cannot give me any advice.
Kanye, I'm just helping you.
I've been to Paris. I've sat in Paris. You know, this dude isn't. You know, he goes off the rocker whenever he has to put some
I think
shit
he's
out.
just very egotistical. He's like driven by ego, and like I feel like he's afraid that he might lose like relevance.
He's not
relevance, but like
he's never gonna lose relevancy.
there you go. That's what I meant.
You know, it's just the thing is that he doesn't have much of a filter on his voice now. You know, I don't know.
He just seems like a very emotional man to me.
Oh,
Honestly, yeah.
big time.
When his mom died, that's when shit flipped.
Yeah. Didn't he do like a? Didn't he do a video game for that? Like a little pixel thing for that?
I don't know if he
I
did.
swear to God, there was something about the. He made like some sort of game where like he was trying to get his mom into heaven or some shit. And he's like all in white, and you're looking at me like crazy, but I swear to God, he did.
All I know is 808 and Heartbreaks had no curse words in it after his mom died. Just as a, what's it called? Kind of like a memorial to his mom, in a way. I don't know. That's respectful.
What if someone snuck in like a fuck you?
Fuck! He stabs him. Anyway, I'm done with what I wanted to talk about. You know, slavery was just a choice, guys.
Don't say that. You can't say that.
I can't say that. You know, sounds like a choice at this point. Man, fuck.
Next we have is Jagan.
When are you gonna read it, Nick? That's what we all want to hear. That's what I want to hear.
I'm not opposed to reading it. I just never got to it. You know?
I told you the app. I told you the site. We gave you links. We telling you what's it about. It's heavily on like, it's like action homunculus. What you doing? You watching Seven Deadly Sins when you can be reading that.
I think it's easier to watch something than read.
I'm no catchable, Jagan. Leave the fuck alone, jeez.
No, you fucked up. So Edgar, did you enjoy those 6 chapters?
It wasn't 6, it was 2.
What?
It was 2 chapters.
What are you talking about?
It was 2 chapters.
How many chapters?
Y'all guys could talk spoilers, by the way.
Okay, what was the number that you read?
I don't pay attention to the number, I just read it.
And spoiler alert if they do.
Thank you, Nick.
What was the last thing that happened? I just read it this morning too. Oh, that guy appeared. and he released all
That
those
guy.
files.
Oh, okay. Oh, so okay. 5 chapters from where I left off. 2 chapters for you, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I meant. My bad. Yeah, that's fucked.
Kinda, yeah.
I mean, because they're gonna have to kill them all.
Or maybe there'll be some good ones in the bunch.
No. There's no way in hell. That was planned to make it look like these people are a problem.
No, I know, but what if a couple good ones come out from the bunch of bad ones?
I doubt it. I really doubt it.
Maybe.
And I'm sure there's probably going to be maybe that one person that's going to try to help, but they'll get killed or will get killed.
No, I mean that he'll become fractured, but he'll get powers for good.
Gotta smack that phone out, you.
Hold on. Pause this.